Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and I'm reporting from a very windy East Point Lighthouse here in Maurice River Township, because there's a very interesting story that is developing about this lighthouse, which is currently the second oldest in the state. Anyway, before we get into details, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, I know it's really windy, but let's get started. Now, this lighthouse is 172 years old. I know, very old. It was decommissioned and shut down in 1941 by the Coast Guard and was kind of left abandoned and kind of started falling apart. Eventually, New Jersey kind of just boarded up the entire building, and it sat there until the 70s, where a group came together and said, you know what, let's restore this. They raised a lot of money. Unfortunately, they almost burnt the building down to the ground after part of the light room actually caught fire. They wound up actually raising more money, fixing that up, and pretty much gave you what you see right now. Now, that's probably not one of the biggest issues right now, is actually the restoration for the project, because, I mean, looking at it, it looks great. They have a brand new roof they put on a few years ago. They keep painting it from time to time. We've got two other issues that they're fighting right now. One is Mother Nature, and the other one is the Department of Environmental Protection. Here, let me show you. Now, this lighthouse used to sit 400 feet from the shoreline. Now, if you look over here, it's only 30 feet. For many years, the Historical Society has been working with the DEP to figure out a solution to how to save this lighthouse from Mother Nature itself. And while there are a few things they have been doing, such as giant sandbags on the beach, that really hasn't been working. And while the other issue they're running into is that their land lease actually expired last March. So, in order for the DEP and the Historical Society to kind of move forward, they both have to agree on a few different things. A, the lease, and B, how to preserve this lighthouse from Mother Nature. So, two main issues with the lease that they want to go ahead, the DEP wants them to sign is, A, the DEP says, we want to do a site stabilization project here, which would essentially lift up the first story of this building. Now, the Historical Society says, that won't look right. It's a historical building. It needs to look the way that it's supposed to be. I mean, it is on the National Archive of Historical Places. The second issue with the lease is that the DEP put in there that if they were ever to terminate the agreement, any of the money that the society raised would have to go to them. And well, the society says, that's not fair. We're doing all the work. We restored it from pretty much what you guys left it from, which was just boarded up and falling apart. It shouldn't be like that. And so that's where we are today. Currently, as of a few weeks ago, DEP and the Historical Society are stuck in this gridlock. If they sign it, they gotta raise it and put that weird clause in there. And it still doesn't even address the erosion. That's the other issue, is that even if they were to raise this, it doesn't stop the water from coming over and knocking it down. And so I want to say, as a history enthusiast, New Jersey, come on, we got to come up with a better way so that we can protect this lighthouse from getting knocked over. Whether it is putting up a bulkhead, like the Historical Society suggests, or a couple other options, there's got to be something that we can do to go ahead and protect this building. Anyway, I brought the drone with me today, and I wanted to give you guys some sunset views, because this lighthouse at sunset is absolutely gorgeous. Now, it's a little bit windy, so I'm going to try to get the drone in the sky for you guys. Let's try it. So there you guys go. You got to see some beautiful views of the sunset from the lighthouse. And let me tell you one thing. The East Point Lighthouse, there are so many amazing sunsets you can catch here throughout the entire year. If you haven't made a trip yet, make sure you come over here and check it out. The grounds are actually still open. You just can't get into the museum until they finally get this lease kind of all settled. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you on the beach. See you later. Bye.